dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom.
My dear students, today in Standard 8's history, we'll be learning the topic Armed Revolutionary Movement. In the last chapter, we learnt about last phase of struggle for independence, and in that, we learnt about Act of 1935, Provincial Cabinets, Cripps Mission, Second World War and Indian National Congress, then the Quit India Movement, Quit India Resolution, beginning of People's Movement, underground movement, how parallel government established, Indian National Army, importance of Quit India Movement, formation of Indian National Army and the achievements of Indian National Army, revolts of Indian Navy and Air Force. Now in this topic, Armed Revolutionary Movement, we are going to talk about the agitations against the British imperialism were carried out in various ways in India. Here now, we are going to talk about the revolutionary movement as we people studied about non-violent movements also and how these movements spread all over the country. So here, we have already studied the uprising before 1857 against the British and the freedom movement of 1857. In the later period, Ram Singh Kuka organized a rebellion against the government in Punjab. So one by one now, we are going to talk, and in this important name, Vasudev Balwant Phadke. In Maharashtra, Vasudev Balwant Phadke gave an armed struggle against British. Armed struggle. He assumed that there should be armed struggle to fight against the British. So here again I am repeating the same thing, that at the same time many people were there in the freedom struggle of India. Many organizations were there, many leaders were there, and that is why many thought processes were there also. कुछ लोग चाहते थे कि इंडिपेंडेंस मिले तो उसके लिए सिर्फ अहिंसा का रास्ता अपनाया जा सकता है, कुछ लोग थे जो कहते थे कि हिंसा के रास्ते से ही हमें फ्रीडम मिल सकता है, और कुछ लोग थे जिनका मानना था कि ये दोनों चीज़ें होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, तब जाके हमें स्वतंत्रता मिल सकती है, आज़ादी मिल सकती है. सो इन दिस टॉपिक वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द पीपल हु बिलीव्ड इन रेजिंग द आर्म. सो Vasudev Balwant Phadke was also one of the important one among them who assumed that there should be armed struggle to fight against the British. He took the training of arms from Vastad Lahuji Salve. He organized the Ramoshis and revolted against the British. This rebellion became unsuccessful. Then at least we can say that he started the movement, and the British government sent him to Eden jail. There he died in 1883. He built up an armed struggle for independence. So the same thing which I told you, that he started, we can say, or he built up an armed struggle for independence, and that is why Vasudev Balwant Phadke's name is very important whenever we talk about the role of armed revolutionary movement in the freedom struggle of India. Next one, Safekar brothers. Now here we are just trying to talk about the organization or about the individual movement, individual revolutionary movement started by people, and in this again Safekar brothers in 1897. In 1897, the plague commissioner Rand had resorted the tyranny and force while managing the epidemic of plague in Pune. It was very worst situation there in Pune at that period. Just now we people are also facing the COVID pandemic. ऐसी ही कुछ सिचुएशन उस वक्त थी, बट गवर्नमेंट वॉज नॉट आवर्स, या फिर इंडिया का गवर्नमेंट नहीं था, आज़ादी हमें नहीं थी, तो ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट जो था उन्होंने उसमें भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें की. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, एज अ रिवेंज ऑफ दिस थिंग्स, एज अ रिवेंज द चाफेकर ब्रदर्स in this, Damodar and Balkrishna shot him dead on 22nd June 1897. So Damodar, Balkrishna and Vasudev, Damodar, Balkrishna and Vasudev, these three brothers and their associate Mahadev Ranade, were hanged to death. From the same house, three brothers accepted martyrdom for the service of the country. And during the same period, Munda tribe, the screen you can see, during the same period, Munda tribe in Bihar under the leadership of Birsa Munda made great revolt against the government, and this is also the very important armed revolutionary movement started by Birsa Munda in Bihar. So next to the Vasudev Balwant Phadke, Safekar brothers, Birsa Munda, Abhinav Bharat. In 1900, Swatantraveer Vinayak Damodar Savarkar founded Mitra Mela. Now here we are talking about an organization or secret group, we can say. Mitra Mela, a secret organization of revolutionaries in Nasik. Where? In Nasik. The same organization was renamed as Abhinav Bharat in 1904. Savarkar went to England for higher education, and from there he began sending revolutionary literature, guns, etc. to the members of Abhinav Bharat in India. Where he went? To England for higher education. इंग्लैंड में गए और इंग्लैंड से ही वो रिवोल्यूशनरी लिटरेचर, जिससे इंस्पिरेशन मिलता था, मोटिवेशन मिलता था टू जंप इनटू द और टू पार्टिसिपेट इनटू द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल ऑफ द कंट्री. एंड ऑल्सो ही बिगेन सेंडिंग गन्स टू द मेंबर्स ऑफ अभिनव भारत इन इंडिया. He wrote an inspiring biography of Joseph Mazzini, the famous Italian revolutionary. The 1857 rebellion was the first war of independence, was stated in the book The Indian War of Independence 1857, written by V.D. Savarkar. Next thing, the government came to know about the activities of Abhinav Bharat, and therefore the government arrested Babarao Savarkar. He was sentenced to life imprisonment, and as a revenge to this punishment, a youth named Anant Lakshman Kanhere killed Jackson, the collector of Nasik. The government started arresting all those people who were connected with the Abhinav Bharat organization. The murder of Jackson was linked with Swatantraveer Savarkar by the government. He was arrested and put under trial, but finally the court ordered him rigorous punishment for 50 years. You people can just think about this and just imagine about this. एक तो अपने देश के आज़ादी की लड़ाई लड़ रहे थे ये सारे लोग, और बदले में उन्हें क्या मिल रहा था? 50-50 साल की जेल, 50-50 साल की सज़ा. And now the revolutionary movement in Bengal. After the partition of Bengal, the outrage against British became more severe because people were not ready or people were not in the favor of partition of the country, but then also to divide and rule. British government decided to do this, and in place of local rebellions, comprehensive revolutionary movements started rising at national level. In various parts of the country, the youths inspired by revolutionary thoughts started establishing their secret organizations. And why to start, or why started revolutionary secret groups? To keep control over British officers, or to loosen the government machinery, to wipe out the fear in the minds of Indians regarding the British government. Again, this one is very important thing when we talk about the revolutionary movement or armed revolutionary movement in the Indian freedom struggle. लोगों में जो डर बैठा हुआ था ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट का, ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर्स का, ये लोग चाहते थे कि उनके मन में ये जो डर है उसको निकाला जाए, ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग इंडिपेंडेंस की मांग करेंगे या फिर जहाँ पर भी जो भी मूवमेंट चल रही है उसमें पार्टिसिपेट हो जाएंगे. सो इट वाज द very important objective of the revolutionary movement to wipe out the fear in the minds of Indians regarding the British government. Overthrowing the British rule was some of its main objectives. So, final and the main objective, overthrowing the British rule. In Bengal, a revolutionary organization called Anusilan Samiti was active. The Anusilan Samiti had more than 500 branches. Just think about this. 500 branches, and Barindra Kumar Ghosh, brother of Aurobindo Ghosh, was the chief of this organization. On the screen you can see the images of Barindra Kumar Ghosh and Aurobindo Ghosh. This organization received counsel and guidance from Aurobindo Ghosh. The Anusilan Samiti had a bomb manufacturing center at Maniktala near Kolkata. As we are talking about the armed revolutionary movement, so we have to talk about the pistols and the bombs. So Anusilan Samiti had a bomb manufacturing center at Maniktala near Kolkata, and in 1908, Khudiram Bose and Praful Chaki, members of Anusilan Samiti, planned to kill a judge named Kingsford. Planned to kill a judge named Kingsford. So, एक तरह पर जो कलेक्टर्स हुआ करते थे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, या फिर जो जजेस है जो गलत गलत सजाएं सुनाते थे इंडियन फ्रीडम फाइटर्स को, उनके खिलाफ ये सारे आर्म्ड रिवोल्यूशनरी मूवमेंट के जितने भी लोग थे वो एक मूवमेंट स्टार्ट करना चाहते थे और लोगों के मन में उनका जो डर था उन्हें हटाना चाहते थे. सो इन दिस, Khudiram Bose and Praful Chaki, members of Anusilan Samiti, planned to kill a judge named Kingsford. But the vehicle on which they threw the bomb, so they threw bomb, but what happened? The vehicle on which they threw the bomb was not the one carrying Kingsford. उन्होंने बॉम्ब फेंका, लेकिन जिस गाड़ी पे उन्होंने बॉम्ब फेंका उसमें किंग्सफोर्ड नहीं था. So two English women were killed in this attack, and Praful Chaki shot himself with a bullet so that he will not fall in the hands of British. Khudiram Bose was caught by the police, and during the investigation the police got information about the working of Anusilan Samiti. So they started arresting the members of this organization. Aurobindo Ghosh was also arrested, but the government was unsuccessful in linking him to manufacturing of bombs, and hence the court set him free. उन्हें पकड़ा गया, लेकिन उन पर जो गुनाह था वो ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट तय नहीं कर पाया, या फिर वो अनसक्सेसफुल रहे in linking him to the manufacture of bombs, and that's why the court set him free. Other members were sentenced to long terms of imprisonment. Now the Ras Bihari Bose and Sachindranath Sanyal spread the network of revolutionary organizations outside Bengal. The centers of revolutionary work were set up at Punjab, Delhi, and Uttar Pradesh. So Ras Bihari Bose and his associate made a daring act. What daring act? Of throwing bomb at the Viceroy Lord Hardinge, but he got saved from the attack. But this was the daring act. This was not so simple because it requires planning, implementation, and many things about which to take care. The revolutionary work was carried out in Madras province as well, and here Vanchi Iyer, a revolutionary, killed a British officer named Ash, and later he shot himself with a bullet and sacrificed his own life. So we are continuously talking about the Indian freedom fighters who sacrificed their life for our freedom, and that's why we people are enjoying our freedom, or we can move everywhere in our country, or we are able to live our life happily and with comfort because of the sacrifice of all these people, and we should remember the sacrifices of these people. Next point, India House. The revolutionary work in India received assistance from Indian revolutionaries staying abroad. In the last chapter, we people discussed about the Indian National Army and how Ras Bihari Bose organized the soldiers and established Indian National Army, and then he called Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose led the Indian National Army, and the role of the Indian National Army in the Indian independence. Same thing here also. The revolutionary work in India received assistance from Indian revolutionaries staying abroad. Pandit Shyamji Krishna Verma, in this, Pandit Shyamji Krishna Verma, an Indian patriot, had established India House. So Indian revolutionaries staying abroad, India House in London was an important center which provided for such kind of assistance, and it was established by Pandit Shyamji Krishna Verma. Through this organization, Indian youths were given scholarships for higher education in England. स्वातंत्रवीर सावरकर रिसीव्ड सच स्कॉलरशिप. तो सावरकर के बारे में जब हमने पढ़ा कि वो नासिक में मित्र मेला उन्होंने इस्टेब्लिश की, उसके बाद वो अभिनव भारत उसका नाम चेंज हो गया और वो इंग्लैंड चले गए. तो वो जब इंग्लैंड चले गए तो यही स्कॉलरशिप जो है इंडिया हाउस की उन्हें मिली थी, एंड दैट्स व्हाई ही वेंट इन इंग्लैंड. नाउ द नेक्स्ट, Madam Kama raised issue of India's independence at the World Socialist Conference held at Stuttgart in Germany. So this was also a very important thing because at the international level it is always very important to raise the voice or to put forward the issue. जैसे आज भी बहुत सारे इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस होती है और वहाँ पर अलग अलग देश अपने अपने इश्यूज़ रखते हैं, सो दैट द वर्ल्ड उनकी तरफ देखे, उनके प्रॉब्लम को समझे और एक प्रेशर बना रहे उसे सॉल्व होने का. सो मैडम कामा ने भी जो किया, इट वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टू रेज वॉइस अगेंस्ट द इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस. In the same conference, she unfurled the flag of India. Another revolutionary associated with India House was a youth named Madan Lal Dhingra. He killed Curzon Wiley, a British officer, due to which Dhingra was hanged to death. So many revolutionaries were there in the India House. Now the next point, Gadar movement, one more important name when we talk about the armed revolutionary movement. During the period of First World War, the revolutionary work against the British government got a momentum. It was on the peak. The revolutionaries felt that transfer of power can be brought into India with the help of enemies of the British, and in this attempt help of Indian soldiers can also be taken. Same thought which was put forward by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose to take help of the enemy's enemy. Here also the same thing, the revolutionaries felt that transfer of power can be brought into India with the help of enemies of the British, and for that, in this attempt, help of Indian soldiers can also be taken. So, to take advantage of this opportunity, revolutionary organizations were set up. Gadar is one such important organization. So, we are talking about here Abhinav Bharat, then revolutionary movement in Bengal, in that Anusilan Samiti, then India House, and now Gadar movement. The Indians living in America and Canada. The Indians living in America and Canada established the Gadar organization. Again the same thing which we have to understand here, not only within the country, सिर्फ देश में ही नहीं या फिर देश के लोग नहीं, देश के बाहर भी अलग अलग देशों में जो लोग बसे हुए थे वो भी इंडियन फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल में अपनी तरफ से जो हो सकता है वो पार्टिसिपेशन दे रहे थे, सैक्रिफाइस कर रहे थे. सो द इंडियंस लिविंग इन अमेरिका एंड कनाडा इस्टेब्लिश्ड द गदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. लाला हरदयाल, भाई परमानंद, डॉक्टर पांडुरंग सदाशिव कानखोजे etc. were the revolutionaries, or we can say them the important leaders of the organization. The word Gadar means revolt, which means revolt. On the screen you can see the Gadar heroes. Gadar was the journal of this organization that acted as its mouthpiece, and at the time journal or the newspapers or the radio stations were very important because it motivated the people, or it gave inspiration to the people to participate into the movement or to reach the people. So, Gadar was the journal of this organization that acted as its mouthpiece. जो भी सोच है, जो भी प्लान है, जो भी थॉट है, वो लोगों तक पहुंचने का ये एक ज़रिया होता था जो कि बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता था. इट गेव इंफॉर्मेशन about the daring deeds of the revolutionaries, and in this way love for the nation and armed rebellion was the message given through the journal Gadar to the Indians. So, not only this, but the effects of British rule in India were pointed out through this journal. Information about the daring deeds of the revolutionaries, and finally it spread the love for the nation, or the thought of the love for the nation. Now on the screen you can see the images. The leaders of the Gadar organization decided to take advantage of this war-like situation. They drew out a plan of revolt in Punjab against the British. They persuaded the Indian soldiers in British army to join their revolt. On the screen you can see. It was decided that Ras Bihari Bose and Vishnu Ganesh Pingle should lead the revolt, but due to the treachery, the British traced out the plan. Pingle fell into the hands of the police. He was hanged to death. But Ras Bihari Bose escaped successfully. He went to Japan and continued his revolutionary work. The revolutionary movement was active in other countries during the period of war. In Berlin, Virendranath Chattopadhyay, Bhupen Datta and Hardayal prepared anti-British plans in cooperation with the German foreign ministry. So not only Japan but in Germany also, जिन जिन लोगों से जिस जिस तरह की हेल्प ले सकते थे उस तरह की हेल्प ली जा रही थी और ब्रिटिशों के खिलाफ एक बड़ी मूवमेंट की तैयारी हो रही थी या फिर ये मूवमेंट्स शुरू हुई थी, ऐसा हम कह सकते हैं. In 1915, Mahendra Pratap Barkatullah and Obedullah Sindhi established provisional government of Free India in Kabul. So first in India parallel governments जो अलग अलग पार्ट में हुए. Then नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस started or established Indian government in Singapore, and now here Mahendra Pratap Barkatullah and Obedullah Sindhi established provisional government of Free India in Kabul. So all these measures, all these things played very important role in the freedom struggle of India. So now today in the first part of this topic, armed revolutionary movement, we talked about the Ram Singh Kuka, then Vasudev Balwant Phadke, about Chafekar brothers and the role of Birsa Munda, then Abhinav Bharat and about V.D. Savarkar, revolutionary movement in Bengal, then about India House and the Gadar movement. In the next part or the second part of this topic, we'll learn about Kakori conspiracy, then about Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, in that about the Bhagat Singh and the thoughts of Bhagat Singh, then attack on Chitgaon Armory and the role of Kalpana Datta and Preeti Lata Waddedar in this. Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get notifications.
So my dear ones, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.